Omar Berrada comments send Kobbie Mainoo Manchester United transfer hint. As Antony set to end Man United hell as Real Betis finally reach agreement in principle to re-sign Brazilian winger. Ahead of Manchester United's Premier League opener against Arsenal, there was a debate about who would partner Bruno Fernandes in midfield. Following the additions of Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo to the attacking ranks, it was inevitable Fernandes would be deployed as one of the two number 8s. He frequently dropped deep last season and was often more effective from the engine room. Despite regressing in each of the last 2 Premier League campaigns, Casemiro was given the nod for the season curtain raiser. He was tasked with keeping order in midfield. Into the final year of his United contract and turning 34 next February, many believed the club should have pushed to sell the Brazilian this summer. Instead, he has started each of the Reds' opening 2 games, having kept his place for Sunday's stalemate at Fulham. As a result of partnering Fernandes once again, Manuel Ugarte and Kobbie Mainoo were on the bench for the second game running. And just like against Arsenal, Ugarte was the one called upon by Ruben Amorim during the second half while Mainoo was not. It means the 20-year-old is still waiting to make his first Premier League appearance of the season. You would be hard-pressed to find anyone who predicted Mainoo would remain glued to the bench for United's opening 2 games. Although he has just under 2 years remaining on his contract at Old Trafford, the England international's future at the club is in doubt. Amorim indicated last week that no progress has been made on tying him down to a new deal. Amorim has struggled to settle on Mainoo's best position since arriving at United, tasking him with playing as a number 8, a number 10, and even as a false 9. It is no secret he is a forward-thinking player, meaning, in Amorim's defense, it is hard to justify playing him alongside Fernandes in the center of midfield amid the duo's attacking intentions. It is why Amorim had a point when he said after the draw at Craven Cottage that Mainoo and Fernandes are competing for the same role. He's fighting for the position now with Bruno, Amorim said. And I changed 2 midfielders. I let Mason Mount play there because we want to score a goal, and when I changed I felt the team need to return to one holding midfielder near Bruno. So he, Mainoo, just needs to fight for the position with Bruno, as it should be at Manchester United. Sometimes, he's going to play with Bruno, but at the moment he's fighting in training with Bruno for the position. With less than a week of the window left, United still want to sign a midfielder. They want a player of an athletic profile that can seemingly complement Fernandes' characteristics in the engine room. The prospect of bringing in a suitable partner risks pushing Mainoo even further down the pecking order. And if that situation transpires, United, who still need to generate cash via sales this summer, could find themselves in a position where they are prepared to cash in on a player who not all that long ago was considered as their crown jewel. As a result of not currently being at the forefront of Amorim's plans, United, if Chief Executive Omar Berrada's comments about player sales are anything to go by, might be willing to cash in on the academy graduate. In other news, Antony set to end Man United hell as Real Betis finally reach agreement in principle to re-sign Brazilian winger. What happened? According to the Telegraph, Betis have now reached a breakthrough with United, securing an agreement in principle to bring Antony back. The report states that the La Liga club are working to re-sign the Brazilian on an initial loan deal that will eventually be made permanent. It's a move that makes sense for all parties. Betis know exactly what they're getting, having enjoyed Antony's best football during his loan spell last season, while United can trim their wage bill and shift a player on £150,000 a week who is firmly out of the picture. The bigger picture. Antony's last spell in Seville was nothing short of transformative. He registered 9 goals and 5 assists in 26 appearances after joining the club in January, playing a starring role as Betis reached the Conference League final. The Brazilian is said to be keen on a return, desperate to reignite his career away from the unrelenting spotlight and pressure cooker of Old Trafford. Did you know? The writing had been on the wall for months. United's heavy investment in attacking talent this summer, with the arrivals of Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko, all but confirmed that Antony was surplus to requirements. Having been left out of the club's pre-season tour to the United States and excluded from first-team training sessions, the winger has effectively been in exile all summer. His departure was inevitable. It was just a matter of where and when. What next for Manchester United? Antony isn't the only player heading for the door. Amorim is reshaping the squad with ruthless efficiency, and Alejandro Garnacho is being heavily linked with a switch to Chelsea. Meanwhile, left-back Tyrell Malacia and winger Jadon Sancho are also expected to leave as part of a broader effort to overhaul the dressing room culture and refresh the squad with players who align with the Portuguese manager's vision. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.